In Japanese schools, students can memorize 100 plus kanji characters in a single day, while here we sometimes take 3 full days just to memorize one formula. Why does this happen? It's not because Japanese students are born smarter, it's because they use memory differently. Today's video is inspired by their learning system. In this video, you'll learn 5 powerful memory systems used by Japanese students to lock information using visuals, logic, and emotion together. So before we begin, comment below. Are you a visual learner? Or do you feel that without emotion or logic, nothing really sticks? Today, we'll find your memory type, and then hack it in Japanese style. Memory system number 1, kanji coding. Visual recall. How do Japanese students remember kanji so fast? Imagine an 8-year-old child standing in a classroom, holding a piece of chalk. He writes the same kanji again and again on the blackboard, not rushing, not memorizing mechanically, but engraving it into the brain. Japanese children don't memorize kanji by spelling. They memorize it through stories and images. Every kanji is a picture. For example, the kanji for tree doesn't just mean tree. It looks like a tree. You can see the trunk. You can see the branches. You can even imagine the roots. That's why it works. The brain processes visual information 60,000 times faster than words. So when you turn information into images, memory becomes effortless. Try this. Add mini doodles in your notes. Use symbols. Turn concepts into shapes, characters, or scenes. Stop writing like a robot. Start drawing like a storyteller. Memory system number 2. Mnemonics emotion equals retention. Japanese memory coaches repeat one principle again and again. Emotion creates memory. Their mnemonic systems are never boring. They are dramatic, exaggerated, and sometimes even stupid. Example, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Boring? Now imagine this instead. A furious energy factory, screaming at lazy cells, producing electricity nonstop, shouting, "Work harder." It sounds silly, but that's the point. But emotion leaves a chemical signature in your brain. That chemical trace becomes memory. So when you study, add drama, add exaggeration, add humor, add weirdness. Funny face, crazy story, over-the-top imagination. Your memory will get a turbo boost. Memory system number 3, interleaved practice, mix to remember. Most students study like this: math, math, math. Physics, physics, physics. Japanese students never do this. They use interleaved practice. Math, history, physics, back to math. Every time the brain switches topics, something powerful happens. Active recall is triggered. At first, it feels difficult. Your brain resists. You feel slower. But that struggle is where deep memory is built. Think of it like a gym workout. Same muscle was no growth. Mixed movements, strength. Next time you make a study plan, don't stack identical subjects. Mix them. Confuse the brain just enough so it adapts. You've now seen 3 Japanese memory systems. But the next one, this one locks memory like a password. If you've learned even one new thing so far, comment unlocked. And don't forget to like the video. This brain workout is free, but powerful. Memory system number 4, teaching as recall, the Feynman way. Why do Japanese students explain things to walls? True story. I once saw a Japanese exchange student standing outside a classroom talking to a wall. At first, I thought he was crazy. He wasn't. He was using the Feynman technique. Whatever he studied, he explained it in his own words, as if teaching a 5-year-old child. This method is common in Japanese schools, because when you teach, you expose gaps, you simplify complexity, you convert passive reading into active recall. Try this today. Study in the morning, record a voice note in the evening, explain everything without looking when. Teaching isn't revision. Teaching is memory installation. Memory system number 5. Space, not just spaced repetition. Everyone talks about spaced repetition, but Japanese notebooks reveal something deeper. Visual space matters. Their notebooks are filled with white space. Where we cram notes tightly, they leave breathing room around every idea. Why? Because visual gaps help the brain organize information, create mental landmarks, recall faster. White space gives your brain rhythm. So next time you make notes, leave margins. Pause between ideas. Create visual silence. Sometimes what you don't write helps you remember more. Final summary. You now know the 5 Japanese memory secrets. 1. Visual recall like kanji. 2. Emotional mnemonics. 3. Topic mixing. 4. Teaching to remember. 5. Power of white space. Remember this. To remember, you need rhythm, not rote learning. Subscribe to Sigma Psycho. where studying is not a science, it's an art. And you're not just a student, you're an artist of the mind.